Hello, Virgo. How are you? Thank you, Virgo, for being here. I really appreciate your time, your energy, if you're returning to me. And if you're here checking me out for the first time, bless you. Thank you. I just appreciate you guys, really. Virgo, so, okay, I apologize for kind of leaving you as well as a couple of other signs hanging for the last half of, or for the first half of March. To be very honest with you, honestly, it's just been a lot of personal things going on with myself and with my energy and, just the things that I have going on. And I know everybody has that, but just as someone who is an interpreter of energy, I try to make sure that my own personal energy is 100% clean and clear, before I try to channel for someone else or for another sign here. Okay. So for those of you who have booked personal readings with me, your refunds did go out, because I just wasn't able to, fulfill, my side of things for that, just again, with my own personal energies going on. So, that's just a lot. But, but you know what, Virgo, things are great. Things are better. I don't know, maybe other Libras, or maybe if your Venus is in Virgo, like mine is. Libra, I know Libra, Virgo have had a lot of things going on. So, again, forgive me. This is your reading for love and romance for the month of June. And I'm going to take it a little bit different here with this reading, Virgo. Way back in January, I began a series called Separation Station, where, we explore the possibility of reconciliation within a relationship with someone whom you feel you are in separation with. Okay, that was started back in January, that series. So Virgo, we're going to go ahead and include that now here for your love and romance reading for June of 2019. I feel like, it's been about, this is 6 months from now, so it's about time for that. Let's explore that energy, Virgo. So this is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and I'm going to include Cross Watcher as well. Okay, because the energies are always, kind of mixed in anyway. Sometimes you're empathically picking up on your twin flames energy. If you feel this person is your twin flame, sometimes you could be empathically picking up on how they feel, and vice versa, which is really the only reason why, if they're on your mind, it's because you're on theirs. If you're in their heart, it's because they're in your heart. And the issue is how well we communicate that between each other. So enough of all of that talking. Let's go ahead and dive right into the energies. I always say this: if the energy does not resonate to you, then just leave it where it is. It's honestly not going to hurt anyone's feelings. Just check out either your sun, moon, or your rising, or your Venus. You can check out those other videos, or, there's countless other readers that are on this channel that, I'm sure you'll find, the message that you need to hear if you're looking. Okay. So let's go ahead and dig right into the central energy. Spirit, please allow me to see what energy it is that Virgo is dealing with when it comes to separation in love and romance. The person that's most in their mind and heart, or vice versa. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Okay. Well, Virgo, that's realistically speaking, that is how some things go. You're dealing with a relationship, you're dealing with someone, and, you're not quite feeling them on the level that they're feeling you, or vice versa, For most of you, this is kind of like, since this is your reading, Virgo, I will feel like most of you are dealing with a situation where you were kind of at the short stick on this one, where, you were kind of really extending yourself out more than this person was extending themselves out. You know, it doesn't even have to mean that they didn't like you or they didn't love you. You know, you may have just been, you know, again, sticking your neck out more than they were, you know, or however, you know, the energy was there. Okay. Let's take a look at some dark aspect here of this relationship. Or situationship. Keep in mind this is for the month of June of 2019, so this is being recorded in May. So this could be energies that you're experiencing now, or these energies could lead into the month of June. Okay, so it's the time isn't linear; it's always fluid. So let's take a look at some dark aspect here. No. Okay, vengeful. Vengeful. Okay, Virgo. You know, so I really feel like the message for most of us in this matter, it's more so about the motive of why this person is even talking to you, or why you, or the motive of why you're even like dealing with them. Okay, like, are you trying to get back at something else or someone else, and that's why, you know, this person. That's why one person may feel like, you know, they're not putting in as much effort as the other, is because, you know, it's, you know, that's the reason why. I don't know if I'm being clear with that. I just feel like for one side here, whether that's you or them, the reason why there's this feeling of unrequited love somewhere, it's all to do with the motive behind why they're trying to get with you or you're trying to get with them. Okay? I don't know, maybe one of you is trying to get back at an ex. Maybe you're dealing with the friend of an ex. Or for some of you, it's there's just some hidden agenda somewhere, okay? And that could be the reason why you're separated right now. Maybe someone found this out, or maybe someone has, I don't know, it's just not clear exactly there. Okay, I'm gonna do something completely different than what I was gonna do, but I do feel led this way. Let's clarify that right now. Just FYI, this is not exactly how I was gonna do this reading, but I will do what Spirit says. Justice card with the Three of Cups. Okay. Crazy. Okay, so we do have this very okay, so yes, there is this energy where you or someone feels as though they're trying to right a wrong, like they're getting back at someone in their close party. So Virgo, whether this is you doing that to them, like you're not really feeling that other person on a level just because of, you know, who they are. They had dealings with someone that you had dealings with before, and you feel like it's, you know, kind of you getting your revenge. Like, you know, like I'm gonna set this right. Or it's completely the other way around, and that person is, that person has that intentions. Okay. Wow. I mean, and I'm not saying, you know, with the Libra, with the Justice card here, I'm not saying that it is right. I'm just saying that someone feels like that's the right thing to do. That someone feels like that is what is the proper, I don't want to say punishment, but it's like they're just trying to get back at an ex, or you're trying to get back at an ex. This is just what I really feel. And you're going to do that, or they're going to do that by basically starting a, you know, situationship with, you know, the person that you were seeing on the side, you know? So, you know what, not only are you not going to have me, it's like, I feel like someone said that, you know what, not only are you not going to have me, but you're not going to have the other person you were dealing with either, because I'm going to take them and we're going to do da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? So that's the energy that I feel there. Wow. Well, let's take a look at some of the lighter aspects here of this situationship. Oh, wow. Fifth dimension. Oh, okay. Fifth dimension. So what I feel here is, okay, what I honestly, what I do feel like is that I feel like this whole situation is more like a learning experience for all parties involved. Okay. And that's why this also could be a reason why that Justice card is there. This is like some sort of learning experience for all parties involved. Let me go ahead and clarify this. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. So yeah, this is some sort of journey that all parties involved are having to walk down. Like, I just see this road here, like with this, just a beautiful threshold into something else. You know, it's like, you know, this is definitely a road that you guys are having to walk down to. It's like something, it's, I mean, it's karmic. It's this, just something that your soul agreed on upon this life, you know, some experience that, you know, you needed to go through on this journey, or whatever you want to call your particular path in life. You know, this is something that is definitely needed to be experienced, for a particular understanding. Okay. So it definitely starts off very dark here, this energy, but honestly, it is kind of like a sort of feeling where it's almost like this sort of feeling where it's not like, I don't think you and your ex-partner, or the person that you're separated from, I don't necessarily think that you guys are going to get back together, but I do see something completely brand new and good starting with, you know, the person that you begin to deal with right after them. And again, that person that you begin to deal with right after them, for a lot of you, could be directly, you know, who your ex was dealing with. But y'all actually work out a lot better. And I think the reason why for some of you is because with this Ace of Swords here is like, yeah, the situation is messy. The situation is messy AF, but at least it's truthful, you know? At least it starts from a very honest place. Whew, my goodness. So what are some, you know, what are some of the things that are floating around in each other's heart, whether it's, you know, yours, or in this situation, the ex that you were dealing with? Okay. I don't know how I feel anymore. So someone definitely feels, you know, just very blah about the matter. And I think the reason why is just because the reason why you don't know how to feel anymore is this. Sometimes, you know, when you don't know something, it's not that you don't know. It's just there's nothing there to know. You know, like there's just not really any feelings there anymore. And that's why that unrequited love is there, because there just isn't really any feelings anymore. Like you did what you needed to do to get back at this person. You're over it. And in a weird way, you even make a good connection with the person that you were getting back with them, getting back at them with. Whether that person is connected or not in this third party situation. So let's look at some signs from spirit, some things that you may see, like, you know, to let you know that these energies are in sync with, you know, how you're feeling, or just some things that, you know, you may want to just look out for just to help you understand, you know, when these energies might be taking place. Okay. So we got the hourglass. So time is slipping. Yeah. For a lot of you, this might be experienced in different ways, but I feel like for most of you, this is going to be Virgo, where you're just kind of just feeling like, dang, like time is really moving by fast lately. And, you know, there's no real explanation for it. You're not necessarily having fun. But you could be, you know, if you're definitely experiencing that newness somewhere, but, you know, but it's just really honestly this feeling where it's just like, dang, like I don't feel like I have enough time, or, you know, or maybe it's where you're feeling as though when it comes to you and this other individual, that, you know, the further apart in time you get, or the further you go without contacting them, you know, it's just, you know, it's just, you just feel your separation just moving very fast, you know. So yeah, I do feel like this is where it was kind of like this flash in the pan thing. Well, maybe not a flash in the pan thing. I'll say it. Let me rephrase that. I just feel like this is where, like, with someone you were dealing with, Virgo, the connection was lost, you know, based off of something that you feel that you need to do to get back at something that they did. What that does, though, is that actually kind of gives you and them both a certain learning experience, in a way where you are actually understanding relationships on a more truthful level. Okay. And it could possibly be with the person that you're getting back at them with. Okay. Neither one of you really know how you feel about the other anymore, because as time goes and goes, you separate each other from each other more and more, because you both could be experiencing other happier relationships elsewhere. All right. So Virgo, okay. I didn't know I was going to use this many decks today, but I just feel compelled just to give us one more bit of energy here. You know, some advice about how we should navigate through all of this energy. Because sometimes we need that. You know, sometimes when I say these messages, honestly, I'm not going to lie. Like, sometimes it just comes out of me so abrasive, or maybe that's just my style. I don't know, but I just feel like sometimes the message can just be so raw, and it's just like, I don't want to just end the message on a raw note. You know, I do like to kind of round out the edges here. So let's take a look at some advice and see how we can navigate through this energy with whispers of love. But sometimes it comes off that I just feel like that's how the relationship ended, though. It's just like, it's just kind of cut off, you know, with this person. And there's really, I mean, you're happier, you're better off without them. They're better off without you, in a way. Oh, okay, so we got two pieces of advice here. We have card number 2. Like attracts like. If you're longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving. Excuse me. Okay, and then also card number 22, the heart is the heart of the matter. There's more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what it's all about. Ah, this is so funny. Thank you, Spirit. Hold on. Excuse me. Thank you, Spirit. Like, this is so funny. We have card number 2 and then card number 22. Okay, so 222 is definitely a spirit number. Listen, this is so, excuse me, you guys. I keep tapping the camera. Oh, I'm so excited. So, understand that, yeah, this is definitely, again, something that you both had to experience to grow from one another, with the like attracts like, the energy is like attracts like. And then we have here the heart of the matter. There's more than what meets the eye. I just feel like this is just a big mirror. Like, the both of you, like, this was just really, honestly, just a connection that you just kind of had to experience. I mean, I don't know, this might be, I don't know, I can't speak to the scale of how you dealt with this person in the past, whether it was just someone you were dating or someone that you actually were committed to, right? But for whatever reason, the connection slipped away because, I feel like maybe one person stepped out and the other person felt as though they need to kind of get back at them for it. And the person that you get back at them with, for most of you, and I keep repeating this because I just feel this really strongly, like the person that you're getting back at them with could be directly related to the situation at hand anyway. So, like, they were the person that they stepped out on you with. But the relationship with that person is actually pretty good because it starts off in truth, and I just see you guys together here. And this next person is like this 222 is like this new fresh energy is what I feel. So like attracts like. So it's like the both of you and this new person now, it's like you and this new person were both brought together by kind of the same situation. The same person kind of inadvertently brought y'all together. And then the heart of the matter, card number 22. Yeah. So like the person that you were dealing with, that you're separated from, Virgo, for a lot of you, I don't know, this might be kind of just really specific, but for a lot of you, it's like that person was just like a conduit to the next person, a connection, like a legit, a third party. So, so something good does come out of it, out of this, Virgo. I'm going to go ahead and leave that message right there, though. But again, I know this is really specific. Usually when my messages are like this long for a love reading, it's like really specific. But again, I don't know. Let me know how it works out in the comments below. If you want a more personalized reading, you can definitely email me at LuminantLibraTarot@gmail.com. And all the instructions, all of the instructions will be there in the comment box, okay? Thank you again for all of your likes and your shares and your subscribes. If you haven't subscribed already, I do invite you to. I always appreciate your time and your energy, Virgo. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go now. And thank you so much. I'll see you guys next month. Bye.